And as you know, I've obviously got my Bibles down there, but you probably know that I collect a lot of Hot Wheels cars. I think I was collecting them since I was 3 or something. But yeah. So, I think you can already guess that, judging by the track setup here, and all the Hot Wheels cars lined up in groups of 4, I'm doing a bit of a big race. I'm using as many cars in my collection as possible, and I'm not using every single car because not all of them fit. Like, take this Mega Duty for example. Doesn't exactly fit well. So yeah, I'm racing as many cars as I can, basically to determine which one's the fastest. Now obviously, I have counted before, I have about 450 Hot Wheels cars, give or take like 5 or so. That's what happens when you've been collecting for so long. But anyways, so I split it up into 2 parts, fantasy cars and real riders. Real riders are basically the cars that actually exist in real life, like this Ford F-150, Honda S2000, etc. So yeah, this video will be split up into 2 parts. I'll start with fantasy cars, and then I'll do the real riders. So yeah, enough yabbering, let's get to racing. Alright, we have our first group lined up. Lane 4, Sinistra, Lane 3, Cool One, Lane 2, Mad Splash, and Lane 1, the Hot Wheels Classic, 16 Angels. I believe that's what it's called, or 16 Angles. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, start! Winner was Lane 2. That'd be Mad Splash. So he's our first car to advance. I'll put winners up here, along with my Ferraris, I guess. Alright, next group. We have Speed Blaster in Lane 4, 16 Angel/Angles in Lane 3, and 2 Sinistras in Lanes 2 and 1. Basically, some cars might get a second chance. 3, 2, 1, race! Well, you know, 16 Angles or Angels took its second chance and used it. Here we go, next group. Tire Fire in Lane 4, Mad Fast in Lane 3, Nitro Door Slammer in Lane 2, and I don't remember the name of this guy in Lane 1. So I'll just call him Drag Car. 3, 2, 1, go. Oops, somebody didn't get off the finish line. So I'll have to do a re-race. Never mind. Nitro Door Slammer apparently doesn't fit in the track at all. Unfortunately, doing that would give him an unfair start. So, I have a solution. You probably saw this bike guy. We're gonna let him race. He'll be in Lane 3, and everyone else will still be in their respective lanes. Mark, get set, go! Lane 1 takes it. That's the thought he'd wipe out because of those external exhaust pipes. Next race, we have Whip Creamer in Lane 4, 2 dual fuelers in Lane 2 and 3, and the Passing Gasser in Lane 1. 3, 2, 1, one second. 3, 2, 1, race! Race! Oh, got a bit of a crash. Lane 4 has 1. The Whip Creamer. Oh wait. The Whip Creamer 2. I guess new is better. This here will be our first group of winners who will be advancing to round 2. Alright, next race. We have Excellium in Lane 4. Crazy 8s in Lane 3. I believe Speed Shark in Lane 2. And Nitro Scorcher in Lane 1. Ready, set, race! Lane 3 takes it. Ride the wind! If anyone gets that reference. Well, everyone should get that reference if you watched World Race till the end. This was Brian Kadim's car, leader of the Dune Rats. Next race, we have Grease Lightning in lane 4, another Exilium in lane 3, Flathead Fury in lane 2, and Ratified in lane 1. Oh wait, hold on a second. Reset the starting gates. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Lane 1 is the winner. Grease Lightning sure as heck isn't. And here we have some base boosters. We've got Baseline lane 4, Battle Spec in lane 3, Rocket Box in lane 2, and Track Tune in lane 1. Ready, set, race! Lane 1 wins. Track Tune. Alright, we have some muscle cars in this group. Muscle Spear in lane 4, Muscle Tone in lane 3, Roger Dodger in lane 2, and Nitty Gritty K in lane 1. On your mark, get set, race! You know, I actually figured that the Nitty Gritty K would win. It's actually a pretty heavy car, so he's got a chance at winning. And now we have the best of both worlds, street racers versus muscle cars. We have Country Club Muscle in lane 4, Bifocal 2 in lane 3, Audacious in lane 2, and I believe, hold on a second, I forgot his name, MX48 Turbo in lane 1. Hold on a second, I need to reset the starting gates. And there we go. 3, 2, 1, race. Lane 3 makes it. Bifocal 2. And now we have some definitely not street legal cars. We've got Cloud Car in lane 4, Rocket Fire in lane 3, RD10 in lane 2, and an unknown competitor in lane 1. 3, 2, 1, race! Are you kidding me? That's the second time a competitor I don't know the name of has won. And one more batch of road rockets. Or at least, that's what I call the category. I know it's inspired by the name of a car, shut up. Anyways, we have RD10, Rocket Fire, Jet Threat 4.0, I'm still waiting for a 5.0 Mattel, and Power Rocket. Here we go. Lane 3 is victorious, the Rocket Fire. And one more muscle versus import face-off. We have Rapid Transit in lane 4, another Bifocal 2 in lane 3, one of my all-time favorite cars, Power Edge in lane 2, and Audacious in lane 1. Here we go! What do you know? Another Bifocal made it. And here we have some more street racers. MX48 Turbo in lane 4. I don't know his name in lane 3. Someone else needs to go win. Midrift in lane 2, which emerged from a failed attempt to dye it red. And another Power Rage. Love the colors on that one. 3, 2, 1, race! Hold on a second. That was an error. I held my finger on lane 3. We'll have to re-race. Alright, let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, race! I swear there's something going on with the unidentified cars. Oh wait, he does have a name. Oh yeah, Asphalt Salt is the name. Don't ask about the green windshield. And here's our last muscle face-off. We have Torque Twister in lane 4, Fast Fish in lane 3, another Country Club muscle in lane 2, and a Rapid Transit in lane 1. 3, 2, 1, race! I think this is the first time lane 2's gotten a victory at the hands of Country Club muscle. Here we go. Last street racer face-off. Sear Tuner in lane 4, Battle Spec in lane 3, Super Tsunami in lane 2, and 24/7 in lane 1. Here we go! Looks like 24/7's moving on, and unfortunately Sear Tuner wiped out. Probably because of that. And now we have some track-only racers. Medieval in lane 4, Ground Effects in lane 3, and 2 Mobastos in lanes 1, 2. 3, 2, 1, race! Looks like a Mobasto won. And now we have some formal world race cars racing. Power Pistons in lane 4 from Road Beasts. Side Draft in lane 3 from Street Breed. Another Crazy 8 in lane 2 from Dune Rats. And Power Pipes in lane 1 from the Wave Rippers. 3, 2, 1, go! Update, hold on a second, false start. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1. Oh, lane 1 won. I was expecting Crazy 8s to win, but hey, Power Pipes works too. Alright, next group. Bulletproof in lane 4, Fast Tasm in lane 3, Phantom Racer in lane 2, and Brutalistic in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Lane 3. Looks like that funny colored car, Phastasm won. Here we go, next race. Imparville 1 lane 4, Paradox in lane 3, Phantom Racer in lane 2, and the Governor in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Lane 3's the winner. Paradox and its huge back tires. And next group, we got a bit of Accelerators versus Highway 35. Another one of my all-time favorite cars, Reverb in lane 4, Coppola in lane 3, Ballistic in lane 2, and Slingshot in lane 1. Alright. 3, 2, 1, race! Lane 2 takes it. Benji Castile and Ballistic. Alright, next race. Twin Mill in lane 4, Switchback in lane 3, Ballistic in lane 2, and Vulture in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Would you look at that? Another Ballistic one. Must be a pretty good casting. And here we have quite an interesting group. Sea Layer in lane 4, Technadium lane 3, Rip Rod lane 2, and an unknown car in lane 1. My guess is that he's going. Let's find out. Ready, set, go. You know what? Scrap that. It appears that Rip Rod's the fastest. Funny thing. In the live-action movie that this guy took place in, I believe it had something to do with Team Hot Wheels, he actually won that race. So he might win this one. And some off-roaders in this round. We've got RDO5 in lane 4, Motocross in lane 3, Power Driver in lane 2, and an unidentified Snow Speeder in lane 1. So he takes it. Ready, set, go! Are you kidding me? It's like the blessing of a card being unidentified. It means it wins. Well, this round is entirely Super Nats. No introduction, let's just go. Ready, set, go! This is lane 2's victory. The Silver and Orange Super Nat. Okay, this is an interesting round. Power Pipes in lane 4, Bubble Gunner in lane 3, Fangula in lane 2, and What For 2 in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Is it just me or has lane 2 been getting a lot of wins lately? Fangula takes it. We have quite the interesting group here. Troy Soldier in lane 4, Growler in lane 3, Super Modified in lane 2, and Cloak and Dagger in lane 1. Mark, set, go! Okay, lane 2, you can stop with the winning streak now. Anyway, Super Modified passes it. And another interesting matchup. Night Shifter in lane 4, Jackhammer in lane 3, Flathead Fury in lane 2, and Spectine in lane 1. Ready, set, go! I think this is the first time lane 4 has actually gotten a victory. Night Shifter claimed it. We have a lot of interesting rounds. 3 Shark Cruisers in lanes 2, 3, and 4, and a Super Stinger in lane 1. Ready, set, go! You guys are embarrassments to sharks everywhere! And Super Stinger is a proud representation of stingrays. Unfortunately not the Corvette ones, just the aquatic ones. And here we have flying versus fighting. We have an unidentified bat creature in lane 4, Redbird in lane 3, and 2 L Super Fastos in lanes 1 and 2. Ready, set, go! It appears that against all odds, fighting types have won. One of the L Super Fastos claims it. And here, we see a wild speed spider and 2 arachnorods hunting down their prey, a wingless buzz bomb. Can the buzz bomb drive its way to safety? Ready, set, go! And the victorious arachnarod preys on its meal, or preys on the loser. And here, we now observe a wild praying menace, a wild buzz bomb, a wild dragon tail, and a wild evil weevil, all competing for first. The winner gets a mate. It will appear that Evilus Weevilus has won. Therefore, he gets a mate. Oh man, I have been waiting for this one. The Surf Rats. The Aura 2 in lane 4, Surf Brain in lane 3, Backdraft in lane 2, and Switchback in lane 1. After I set up the starting gate, see who wins. Starting gates ready, 3, 2, 1, race! Yeah, another victory for lane 2, the Backdraft. And yeah, a lot of them are missing surfboards. And the next race. See you later in lane 4, Pony Up in lane 3, Golden Arrow in lane 2, and High Voltage in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Lane 1 takes another victory. Nolo and High Voltage. Alright, next round we have Evil Twin in lane 4, 2 unidentified war vehicles in lane 2s and 3, and Invader, I believe it's called, in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Curse or blessing of the unidentified vehicles. Oh, and also Invader got a false start. But you'll get another chance, so yeah. And now for some classic looking vehicles. Ooze Coop in lane 4, Hooligan in lane 3, Bone Shaker in lane 2, and Purple Passion in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Lane 1, Purple Passion takes it. Even beats out Bone Shaker. I thought that was a really good model for this kind of race. And here we have some more classic looking vehicles. Hammered Coop in lane 4, Bread Box in lane 3, I believe Diesel Boy in lane 2, and Britsby in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Victory for lane 2, the Diesel Boy. And one more round of classics for good measure. I forgot his name. Is Midnight Auto in lane 4. Slicked Black in lane 3, or however you say that. Red Box in lane 2, and Golden Arrow in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Lane 1 takes it. Golden Arrow. It's a nice looking rendition of the model. Alright, next group. Ballistic in lane 4, another Golden Arrow in lane 3, See You Later in lane 2, and Off Track in lane 1. Ready, set, go! You're kidding me, right? Was it just like an awesome casting or something? Then again, it might have something to do with those awesome faster than ever tires. Next group, we got Stingray in lane 4. I have to hold him back because it's a bit of an unfair advantage. Another Invader in lane 3. Stingray 2 in lane 2. And Turbo Turret, I believe it's called, in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Even with that head start, Turbo Turret still took it. And here we have some racers in this group. Stock Car in lane 4, Scuba Di Fuego in lane 3, Formulator in lane 2, and Fast Feline, I believe, in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Lane 3's victory claimed by Scuba Di Fuego. And the round of repeats. We've got 2 See You Laters in lanes 3 and 4. I have no idea how I ended up with so many of those cars. Formulator in lane 2, and Impavio 1 in lane 1. Oh, gotta reset the finish line. There we go. 3, 2, 1, race! Our victor is Impavio 1 in lane 1. Pretty cool. Nice looking car, especially with the wheels. And here's another round with race cars. Fast Fish in lane 4. I believe Split Vision in lane 3. Symbolic in lane 2. And Nerf Hammer in lane 1. Ready, set, go. Lane 1 reigns victorious. The Nerf Hammer. Pretty cool casting. Here's our next group. LaFossa in lane 4. Golden Arrow in lane 3. Subaru Looper in lane 2. And Torque Screw in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Lane 2 wins. And a funny thing about Subaru Looper, despite its name, don't use this thing in loops. It doesn't do very well. Alright, time for a truck match off. Circle Trucker in lane 4. Bedlam in lane 3. Just a minute. Steel Flame in lane 2. And Off Track in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Too slow, buddy. Too slow. Anyways, it looks like Off Track won. And here's our next group. Time Tracker in lane 4. Another Nerf Hammer in lane 3. Another Torque Twister in lane 2. And another Asphalt Assault in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Interesting. If there's Asphalt Assault has won again. Alright, now we're getting into some old cars. Catapult in lane 4, Dragster in lane 3, a Batmobile in lane 2, and Power Pipes in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Hold on a second. Start error. Let's try and move him to lane 4 so I don't run into him. Alright, let's try that one more time. 3, 2, 1, race! Nice. Lane 1 took it. Catapult. Even beat out Batman. People say he never wins, or never loses. Well, Catapult just proved him wrong. Here's another odd matchup. Hot Wheels 500 in lane 4. Power Rocket in lane 3. Salt Flat Racer in lane 2. And Radio Flower Wagon in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Lane 3 takes it. Power Rocket even opens its cockpit to celebrate. Definitely been waiting for this one. Some of my all-time favorites. Twin Mill lane 4, Dior in lane 3, Solar CX4 in lane 2, and Way Too Fast in lane 1. No matter who wins, I'm gonna love the car anyway. 3, 2, 1, set, go! I suppose there's a reason they called the car Way Too Fast. Here we go, next race. Rigor Motor in lane 1, not lane 1, lane 4, Silhouette 2 in lane 3, Speed Blaster in lane 2, and Road Rocket in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Now lane 1's getting all the wins, because Road Rocket claimed it. Here we go, next race. We got Hydroplane in lane 4, Ultra Light in lane 3, which is actually kind of heavy. Teed off in lane 2, and the Demon in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Okay, that's pretty cool. A golf cart won. Only all golf carts were that fast. And now, race of the Batmobiles. So any Batman fans out there, don't worry. At least we'll see at least one Batman round 2. Ready, set, go. And lane 2 takes it. I believe this Batmobile was from one of the video games, and I don't keep track of that sort of thing. And it's time for the Speed Racer races. Mach 5 and 6 in lanes 1 and 2. Cannonball Taylor, I believe it's called, in lane 3. And Racer X's car, which, if you're wondering why it has all the green, that was replicating an Accelercharger effect. Should've known it was permanent. But yeah, I was really dumb when I was like 4 or 5. Anyway, ready, set, go! Speed Racer has won again, and a damaged Mach 6. It's impressive. And here we have a Star Wars lineup. Yoda in lane 1, Millennium Falcon in lane 2, Scuba Di Fuego and Sith cars in lane 3, and Darth Vader in lane 4. Ready, set, go. Well, looks like the Sith have won, this time in another Scuba Di Fuego. This next round's going to be a bit of a weird run. I only have 3 cars loaded up, RDO 2 and RDO 8 and Nitrium, because, well, if I get Tangler over here, he only fits. He needs 2 entire lanes. So we'll set him off to the side, and winner of this round gets to race the Tangler. 3, 2, 1, go! Lane 1, RDO 8 gets to race the Tangler. You know, if the Tangler actually wins, I'm going to be impressed. Because while it does fit in those 2 lanes, it's lots to race one of the best racing drones out there. 3, 2, 1, go! That figures. The Tangler never stood a chance against RDO 1 and in RDO 8. And here we have an all-Metal Maniac race. Flathead Fury in lane 4, Pile Driver in lane 3, Rolling Thunder in lane 2, and Rafa in lane 1. Ready, set, go! First lane 3 victory in a while, and it goes to Pile Driver. Pork chop! And now we have an old Teku matchup. Battle Spec in lane 4, Baseline lane 3, Power Ridge in lane 2, and Synchro in lane 1. 3, 2, 1, race! Lane 3 wins. Funny enough, that was Rocco and Baseline, who Porkchop happens to hate. So that'll be an interesting round. And now for one representative from each team. Reverb in lane 4, Hollowback in lane 3, Iridium in lane 2, and RDO 6 in lane 1. Ready, set, go! And lane 3 wins. Hollowback. Darn, I was hoping Reverb could race. That's probably my all-time favorite Hot Wheels car. Yeah. Now for a Battle Force 5 matchup. Well, a lot of people seem to hate that show. I don't understand why. It's not as good as Accelerators or Highway 35, but I liked it. Anyways, Buster Tank in lane 4, Zelix in lane 3, Saber in lane 2, and Reverb in lane 1. Though I don't like that Reverb nearly as much as the other one. 3, 2, 1, go! Funny, I just said I don't like Reverb that as much as the other, and yet it still wins. That's kind of funny to me. And now for a Highway 35 race. Zolik in lane 4, 70 Roadrunner in lane 3, 57 T-Bird in lane 2, and Toyota RSC in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Lane 1 takes it. A Dune Rat and a Toyota. Alright, next race. Mega Dune in lane 4, Ballistic in lane 3, Chopper in lane 2, and Cormal Coupe in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Oh. Sorry, I had a bit of a false start there. Let's try that again. Are you really serious right now? Has Ballistic ever lost a race so far? Alright. Now it's Red Baron in lane 4, 69 El Camino in lane 3, Mustard Tank in lane 2, don't worry, this is the last of Battle Force 5 for the haters, and Twin Mill in lane 1. Ready, set, go! Lane 3, 69 El Camino takes it. And here we have this entire Street Breed matchup. Pontiac Regis in lane 4, Slingshot in lane 3, Roadrock in lane 2, sorry, forgot the name, and iRock Firebird in lane 1. Oh, gotta reset the finish line. There we go. Ready, set, go. Lane 1 claims it, the iRock Firebird. Apparently somebody does beat Kurt Wild. And now for finally the last round. The best for last. Chrysler Thunderbolt in lane 4, Dior 2 in lane 3, Corvette Stingray in lane 2, and 55 Nomad in lane 1. This is the last race, guys. At least for round 1. Ready, set, go! Well, that's the last race. 55 Nomad's last victory for round 1. So, here's all our victors for round 1. So, next video, we will be proceeding on to round 2 for the fantasy cars. So, the victors might surprise you. But anyways, Happy New Year, guys. See you next year for our next video.